guys, this is RangerRob and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. I'm about to go outside and the dogs are already outside, and so as soon as I open the door it'll be crazy, but anyway, bear with me. We'll see how, let's see what happens. That's you? Where's all your other stuff? Oh, there you are. Well, I guess they love me after all. Anyway, welcome to the channel, and let's talk. Let's talk. I don't want to be depressing, but I'm going to bring up a subject that I've talked about before. Only because I've been stimulated about it with the Facebook, which is being a stroke survivor. And I'll tell you just a smidgen about what I went through, but it's not about me. Is a year and a half ago I had a stroke, and I was basically kind of paralyzed on the right side. However, through hard work and determination, and of course some luck too, I have recovered from my stroke. I would say 85 to 90%, if not a little bit higher, and I am very grateful for that. But I have made it a goal in my life to talk about strokes, and because my version of stroke is different from everybody else's. Everybody that's has had a stroke, it's different for everyone. Some people have really permanent damage and some permanent disabilities from it. Others recover. Some just get little things happen to their face or something and recover pretty good, and literally can go back to work and everything. And so it's very different for everybody who's had a stroke, because you have a blood flow problem to your head, to your brain, and depending where it hits and does some damage, sometimes it's hard to recover from. So some people may never get their arm or their legs working on normal. Some may have breathing problems, may have drooping in their face, speech problems. And so it's really a sad thing. And what got me going is I've been watching a lot of videos from stroke survivors. To St. Charles has some stuff about stroke recovery and stuff. And so I've been getting exposed to a lot of stories of people going through the battle of trying to recover. And some people, I recovered my first three to 6 months. I improved a lot, but other people hardly improve at all, or they have other things that are factors, is not very good health insurance. So finances can be a big can make a difference. Getting rehab is really important for someone that's had a stroke, to go through therapy, physical therapy, mental therapy, all that kind of stuff, which a lot of insurance will pay for some of it. And it's really important that they do it. And I'm very thankful for the St. Charles rehab program, which I ended up in the hospital for a month going through the rehab program, but thank God I did. And it was not fun. And hey guys, hey, stop. My girls are such a brats. Anyway, so insurance, health insurance, having support, having friends that help out and stuff like that, all those things are really important. So getting to the subject what I want to talk about is, one is, if you've been ignoring stroke and haven't really learned about it, I highly suggest that you do. If you have a friend or friends, or someone has a relative that has gone through a stroke, make sure that you take the time to understand what they're going through. And last but not least, you may know people have had what they call a mild stroke. Something in their face, maybe something emotional things, and recovered pretty good from it, and no major damage and stuff. I urge you, especially if you know people like that have had strokes that have been mild and they've been able to recover pretty well, I urge you to talk to those people. And I met a couple of folks that have had, and of course they've been sharing their stories with me. I've had mild strokes and stuff, and they don't talk that much about it. They just kind of write it off. But actually what that is one big indication of a problem. If you had a mild stroke, you're kind of set up probably to have another one. And so I urge you that if you know somebody has had like something mild from a stroke, to have it looked at. Two is do things that you can. The secondary stroke could be, and I have the same problem to be careful of, is I can have a second stroke. So there's things you can do to really improve the problem. The problem is, one is quit smoking. I did vape. I quit that a year and a half ago. Diet. So I was talking to you on some of my videos before about the carnivore diet, and that was a miracle. I lost 30 to 50 pounds in a 1 year period just from attempting to do the carnivore diet, but I would say more of a carnivore keto diet really works well. And so if you have friends that are overweight, and give them the support they need to not cheat, but urge them along. Is like, even if you're eating a regular meal and you know your friends are on diets, support them and help them order the right kind of food, and support them on what they're eating and how they want to be healthier. Losing weight will really help reduce stroke issues in the future. And too much sugar, your diabetes, high blood pressure, those are all indicators of things that could be killing you. And so I urge you that any of those things that are in your family's history, or going on today, or friends' history, try to talk to them about it. And if they're going through diabetes, high blood pressure, they're overweight, not getting enough exercise, things like that, do what you can to help support them. And they don't have to be hardcore things, just little things at a time. Go for walks with them at lunchtime, when you're at work. Go for a walk with your friends, and you're all helping each other. And make sure you let the loved ones that have been helping you, give them the gratitude. My wife was a big factor with my stroke. Of course, my family and my kids and the whole works, but still, give them credit. And if you are a relative of someone that's had a stroke, you won't believe how important you are in their recovery. So anyway, make sure that you're supporting the person that you know had a stroke. And some of it could be hard to witness, hard to watch somebody having trouble talking, or vocabulary is messed up, or their face is drooping, or can't walk, or have a limp, or they're paralyzed or in a wheelchair, are all factors of stroke. So I know this is a preaching video, and I trying not to be preachy. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you can do for people with stroke, or try to get some of your best friends to avoid a stroke. And I don't urge it on anybody, and you don't want to go through it. And the worst battle, the hardest battle you'll fight in the future is if you have a stroke and you need to recover. Oh my God, it's hard. So I'm still recovering, and it could take a year or two before I get maybe 90 or 95%. And but you got to keep working hard at it. And I'm proof that if mine recovered pretty fast, and I'm very grateful, but other people aren't, and they need your support more than ever. So this is a support video for all the people that have been a victim of strokes or minor strokes, or maybe in the category of going to have a stroke, that you can do things that help people prevent it and get through it. So that's what this video is all about, is support people with stroke, learn more about stroke, understand what stroke is, and what you can do to help people out and support them. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I know it's been a preachy video, but it's really worth you to watch this video again and pass it on to people that had stroke, and know that there's people out here that we're rooting for them, and we understand it takes patience and devotion to support people with stroke in their health history. So anyway, there you go. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos to all your friends, and please watch some of our older videos that talk about strokes. I even talk about the first couple of months when I got home. It was quite a struggle, but here I am. I'm getting along pretty well, but I still have setbacks. But if it wasn't for the support, I wouldn't have made it. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for caring, and please learn more about strokes. Talk to you later. Bye now.